Artillery Gale, TeamSpeak crashes.
I don't know, I'll take like an Arshig, I guess.
Classes.
This Tachanka is going on a...
Look at my quality.
What now?
We're Special Forces, we're taking C-Tab.
This Tachanka is going on a trip.
Yes.
On the favorite rocket ship. No helmet, by the way. Fuck helmets.
Fuck helmets.
Wow.
Fuck. I hate it that
Toxic.
armor launcher gives the squad fuck unit acquisition error or whatever. I can't use my unit. Really.
Good. I have a unit.
Yeah, but for me it always
I
gives
dig.
the error.
Oh.
God damn it, Makarov.
You did walk into that one.
Don't... Fuck, I don't look Chad enough. God damn it.
God damn it. Ace or RHS stun grenades. I can't remember which one are the good ones.
RHS or use night bangs.
Alright, do you guys want 3CB, Chinaris civilians, Eastern European civilians, or Middle Eastern civilians?
No civilians.
Instead European, because they actually look like people.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking me.
Alright, Makarov's
Жду распоряжений. Готов действовать.
That's your
Жду
fault
приказа.
already.
Жду
You
приказа.
guys sound surprised. Why?
Готов. Готов действовать. Жду приказа. Жду распоряжений.
That was not the answer I was expecting, but
With AK.
holy
What time of
crap.
day were you going?
No 103s?
Middle of the day.
No, they're all 103s.
About this time of day.
Okay. No night vision then.
All 762 AKs.
Alright, we're gonna set the record straight.
Not a single slot left open.
Show what happens when TSB tries to do the Venezuelan coup.
Anybody? Yes, somebody's taking AT.
This is an AT.
Weight 37 kilos with a full backpack.
This isn't AT. This is
This
me.
is AT.
Okay, I'm anti-infantry.
This is
For
gonna
some
be
reason, I
dumb.
think Warpath is like the most PMC camo ever. I don't know why.
It's literally Marines.
Are we going silent or not?
No, no suppressors.
Fuck suppressors.
Like, I'll let you bring a lot of stuff, but no suppressors. They didn't have suppressors.
Tarkov player though.
What are those spoilers, Liru?
Alright, so here's the deal, guys. Enemy VIX you'll find today are MI-26s. That's what this thing's called, right? Yes, alright. What is this? MI-8 MTV-3 cargo with pylons. MI-24s masquerading as MI-35s. Up to 10 TPZ-1A0 engineers because they got the miniguns on both sides, or German whatever the hex. BTR-80 Alphas, BMP-3s, T-72 BVs, Ural transports, the Horizon Defense Force transports, and Gazes because I don't have any other armored cars. What they look like is really simple. If you, well, okay, drag glitch, thank you. This guy on the left is a general Venezuelan soldier. The guy on the other side with the red beret is part of the Presidential Guard. So, Special Forces boyos, regular boyos. They both have AK-103s because Venezuela got a license to produce them in 2008? 2006? Something around that time. They also have... let me go look at the kits. They have access to M14s. They have access to SVDs. They have access to AT4s. They have access to RPGs, M60s, M2, no, this is the Swedish, no, the Belgian, it's like, it's basically the Belgian M240 Bravo. Forget the name.
The mini-me?
The original.
FN Mag.
The bigger one. FN Mag, that's it. And then they have handguns as the FN Brownings.
What the hell is wrong with your mic?
He was fine.
Try now.
No, he was not. He
It was fine for
definitely
me as well, what the fuck?
He was fine. Fucking.
2, 3, 4. How many?
In my store.
Okay, Makarov.
How many civilians are in my store, people? What did
It's
you
a
think
briefing,
about?
people. Come on, shush.
All right, brief is simple. We're gonna go up the river with these two RHIBs. Apparently, civilian boats tried to ram the RHIBs, so that might happen. Good luck. Up at the marked compound for Blue 4, you've got 3 technicals to use. A cord, a 50 cal with a shield, and... why did that not work? Alright, you just have those 2, because the third one decided to bork itself, but that's okay. You're going to, hopefully avoid those 2, marked military compounds, get to the flag marker, and capture, preferably capture, a dude with a green beret. I'm not allowed to say who he is, or what he does, but, you guys, I think, already know, because you are also informed. And then leave by boat. Unless you somehow hijack a helicopter, which would be pretty based, but... You do you. If you need more RHIBs, let me know. I can give you a third, but you probably won't need it. And, good luck, have fun. AO can be live in 9 minutes if you guys want.
What's the frequency?
I'm not the leader.
I know. What? 70 done?
Find someone else, yeah.
Enemy south,
There's only 3 of us in the squad.
150 meters.
Enemy south? What?
I can already see them.
Oh, damn.
There's the boats.
It's the fisherman.
Did I hear open fire?
Oh, shit, it's the Venezuelan Fisherman's Guard.
No, you didn't. Now shut the fuck up.
Be on alert.
Wow, toxic.
Wow,
Could be
toxic
anywhere.
freeze.
Always so toxic, Mirror. Can you tell me?
I did take
No.
it back.
Got flaggers and
It looked like he didn't have a magazine in his gun. I'm like, wait a second, what the hell? If you guys have any questions, let me know, and I will try to answer them.
Do we get our passports with us or no?
Yeah, get your passports. You never know when that might be useful.
Alright, slash me takes passport.
Hold on, I got blue bands.
Medi?
I'm taking hot topkas and...
What the actual fuck?
What?
Come on, give us a radio. There we go.
Oh, and I'm on 502 if you need me. I'm totally not the U.S. government. My call sign will be Trump King.
The other one's regular forces.
Take the cock out of your mouth first.
It's pizza, motherfucker.
It's going to be huge.
Is it?
I don't know.
Clear.
We're going on our self-outpath or we're going Stop touching me, yummy.
So, I will be trying to ran them with boats as they, start the AO, so this will be interesting to
First
say
time
the
I'm
least.
running some gold touching me.
Can you guys not touch each other, please? Like, can we have one op where I don't have to file a sexual harassment suit, please? Please?
Liru, you know that's impossible.
Alright, who's the
Are we all
other
set as medics?
leader, I suppose?
Check your heart rate. If you get a number, then yes, you're set as a medic.
Hi. I'm not squad lead.
Shows that you're squad lead.
Nemesis, Yanni's mom would want you to squad lead.
What was that about my mom?
Oh, hi, Yanni. How you doing?
Yeah, I heard you, you bitch.
Can you give my channel points over to Nem's stream? I want to play with the Nano. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Macro, of course, yes, everyone like that.
What's on there?
Should be your. Is it your net gonna be?
I don't know, what is on it?
Huh? Do we have radios?
You have radios, but I don't know what net we're on.
Is there an H in piranha?
Piranhas? What?
How did... I had a brain fart. Ah! Zeus.
Check.
Good check. Surprised they didn't put a drone up.
You're a bit loud, buddy, in radio.
But let's see
Squad, you on 50?
how this
This is
goes.
Alpha on 50, yep.
Do you have any plan other than just driving down the line?
Something like that.
Anyway, I'd like to rename this up how Liru became wanted in Venezuela for war crimes.
Mac, this red line look okay? Just kind of move through the city cover to cover.
Repeat last, Barbarian.
Red line on map, go cover to cover.
Through the city, good copy.
Why don't they just go around? I'm sure they know what they're doing.
Roger. On the way. On the way. On the way. On the way. On the way.
And now the fisherman stuff.
SCV rammed us from the water. This was an early disembark. We are moving on foot now.
Cool.
Alright, few minutes are gonna start. These guys are gonna start mobilizing. We'll give it a few minutes. I did say in the beginning I would ram them with Civivics. wanted to do some RCing here, but Wolf's coming on, so I gotta be there to greet him. Yeah, they went a little far left, took the engine right out of the water.
Oh, too late.
Move 100 meters, right.
If you make a kit, I can teleport you up.
No need, sir.
Okay.
I've already made one.
Amazing.
I think it's called A.
Amazing.
No gun, apparently. Hang on.
Take your time. Alright, I'm gonna send these guys a little early because I need to sort Wolf out. They're not gonna directly go to the compound, they're gonna go check this boat out. Helicopter's gonna arrive in a few minutes as well.
Any limits?
No suppressors.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Mac. You guys good? Hey, firm, we're good. We just spoke earlier.
Say when you're good.
We're coming up to the town sometime soon. We are like 400 meters to the south. Gotcha. Do you want us to hold here? Or start hold, but if you can contact, push on without us. We are on the circle.
Okay.
We'll begin them and then moving up to you soon.
That would be bad. That would also be bad.
Так точно. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Still hear the engine on that thing. I'll give it another few minutes and we'll put the Mi-24 up just to kind of have a look around.
Roger. On the way.
They didn't take the technicals. Interesting. Make sure I'm set to whisper there. Alright, cool.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно. Приступаем.
Let's see if they run into the military here. We got 2.5 minutes going. These guys are basically garrisoning and securing to try to figure out how to go about, and they're also waiting for the other squad to come up.
Alright, we're pushed up to the town. We're right below it. You can start moving. You take the right of the road, we take the left. Does that work? We're already on the left, so I think it'll be fine. We are about to hit the first house. Sure. Also, we left both the technicals there. If you want to take them, feel free, but we're confident with our kids. We're continuing on foot. Good, copy.
Ясно, приступаем. Ясно, приступаем.
It's okay, I'll just, instead of speaking Spanish with these guys, I'll just speak in a really bad Spanish accent. Another minute, I'll bring the helicopter up. Now, the issue was, how are they gonna get this guy back if the boats are both beached? That's gonna be really weird. I'm gonna go ahead and delete the arsenals. Okay, I'm actually gonna set these guys to hold fire here. Just because I want to see if they actually try to sneak past these dudes.
Back, we're in contact with the T-junction. We hear that. We're pushing up behind you to direct south.
Alright, let's get the show on the road. So fun fact, Venezuelan government apparently has 10 of these, so I decided I'll use one for this operation.
Pushing up the stairs. Pushing up to the stairs.
Oh damn, they just eliminated 2 of the civvies. Ooh, I just cut down a few dudes back there. Oh, he's aggroed. Alright, so let's get the helicopter to go up. Oh, that would have been bad.
He's a Tarkov man.
On the way.
Let's see, that doesn't have guns, good. Yeah, they're under that bush, that's why.
On the way.
Have that Vic pushed back. Gonna take us out of the action as I'm starting to set up how I want to do this.
Alpha to high.
Pulling him back. He could just be suppressing through that bush. Yanni trying to pull this guy back, but with no support, he gets shot. Guy popped smoke and pulled back.
Roger that.
Team 1, how you doing? We're seeing a lot of you down. Yeah, we have a lot of us down, and we're trying to get patched up before we push on. I'm going up with Az right now. Good copy. We're moving around the enemy to the west-northwest. We'll flank them and kill them and help you out. Helicopter above. Good copy.
On the way.
I'm working on iceberg. Sniper is down.
Solid copy.
Where's Bad Wolf?
Up and over. Right next to me. Western corner. Down right now.
Whew. Uh-oh. That's a tree. The tree won. I don't know why they're not calling for people to go back and assist.
Mac, one of my teams is like almost all down. Good copy. They want us to move back to you. Negative. Stay as a blocking force. I'm going back to help them. Oh, hey, we're getting shot from somewhere. I don't know where. Alright, push to the west. West is completely empty. There's no enemies here. Can you do that, or is it impossible? We're already over trying to help them. I've got 2 teams to your east, about 200 meters. Well, good copy. Do you want us to move back then, or do you want us to stay here? Stay there and try and just block off contact. Alright.
That bit going in.
Thank you.
That's not... Oh, you stupid. How did you group up with him? Alright, neighboring town. Let's go.
Got one down. On the way.
Yeah, the marksman.
Area clear.
See if he looks back, but from what I can see with that scope looking through, he was probably able to do, yeah, hit him directly.
Hello. Hey. Are we still getting shot through trees?
Maybe. Macross is over there.
I've been out there for a while.
So it's Bad Wolf.
Push CPR.
Large amount of blood, it's not fatal, so
I
they
got blood
should
on
be
him
able to
already.
get him back up.
I'm just gonna stall him. He's only 2 liters. Yeah, I know. I gotta stall him at death's door real quick though.
That's something.
On the way.
Okay.
Got Hunt IR in the air. Transport truck is driving. It's gonna be a ways away. Ways away.
I've got splints in my pack.
This is Team 2 to Team 1. You went quiet. Are you alright? Yeah, we're good. We got most of them up, working on Bad Wolf. I don't know how my other team's doing. One sec. Good copy. Oh wait, you have 2 teams? In that case, we're Team 3 then. We will continue. We will push up to the north and secure one of the high buildings so we can have overwatch. We know that there's a BMP and a BMP-1 and a BTR-60 on the northwestern compound, which we'll be hitting first. So be advised. Also, there's one more helicopter in the air. If you can shoot that down, that'd be nice. Can you get bearing? No idea. I just heard the chopper. Yeah, I saw an MA land to the north.
They're passing under marksman fire. Azariah's still down right here. And they're carrying Bad Wolf over. Hopefully he's been stabilized. And I'll start deleting civilians that are back here behind him. So these 2 pilots, I'm trying to pull back to base here.
It looks fine.
210.
Oh yeah, okay, they see that in their field of vision. That'll knock down the parachute faster. Alright, next group of QRF. Let's get them going from further up north. I just need to find a military base. There it is, alright.
Copy that.
And that helicopter will still ferry dudes. It's going to take another minute for me to get it loaded. I loaded it a little too quickly for my taste in the Project 11 op a few hours ago. That was just me kind of getting a little too excited in hindsight.
Copy that. Roger.
That wasn't a paratrooper. That was a Hunt IR round, which is basically a camera on a little parachute. You know, to this day, even playing on the ground with these guys, I've never been armored on ladders. I've been armored in a few buildings here and there, but... What is Andrewsa doing?
Mac, this is Team 1. We're moving up the road. I see you're already ahead of us. We'll try and catch up. A-firm, we're climbing up one of the big houses and looking around, so we'll wait for you. Sounds good.
Oh no, something isn't right. That's still.
You okay? Alright, next group of infantry. Would be ready to go at this point.
Copy that.
Oh no, man. Skyrim music is pretty chillaxed for this. He's gonna need a very big LZ to drop that off.
We'll go. On the way. On the way. On the way. Copy.
Alright, that Vic is almost in. I'm gonna deploy another one. Need another military base. There we go.
On the way.
Yeah, the guys are fucking absolutely crazy. Me and Cusses just full off these guys badly.
Holy shit,
Stop repelling.
yeah, this building is like, he's on the other side.
So I'm trying to get that AT out.
Roger.
So these are civs that have run back. Oop, that was some suppression effect going up on me. And you're seeing some shots going back and forth here. Gonna give it another minute or two.
Roger.
And at this point, let's do ambient animations. And have these guys cower. Hiding civilian, shock civilian, hiding civilian, combat ready, set that to false.
We got a man down.
These guys are all a bit scattered at this point. Take this 80 Alpha, put it on the exit here. The gunner could watch that direction, that would be great. Let's see, Chopper's gonna take a hot second. Zope is out in the open right here, taking pot shots. Need to consider pulling back and getting to cover. These guys taking cover behind the BMP3. Nothing's gonna be loud, but I'm gonna drop off a BMP3 with the rear tow rope by a pseudo attach command. And field that in. Anyway, bodies, we're gonna start deleting stuff back here as they've moved past. I'll try to keep vehicle wrecks okay, because you never know when those might be useful for them again. Civilians behind them are also gonna start running away, so I can go ahead and delete them. At this rate, I'm also going to field some Presidential Guard units to come in. But I don't want to send in another helicopter because they made it evidently clear that they had stingers. Nemia was out in the open. She just got dropped. Most of those missed. Yeah, so those three way over here, they're gonna probably get picked off. And that helicopter will funnel in some more reinforcements. Because by now, it's just a well-oiled machine.
I can't see anything to those
Roger.
west bushes though.
Copy that.
Something coming up from the east vehicle.
Alright, Nemi is still down in the field. These two guys are bandaging. Just made the tail rope snap and the attach, and those guys are dead. So much for that. Pull that unit out. Nemi is still bleeding right here. But on garrison these guys, I'm gonna start running around in the interior here. And they're very close to their objective. That's no, that's not what I wanted. Alright, so let's get another vehicle to come in and bring QRF. Let's go a little more up north. This is another military compound. Guys are out in the open right here. They need to move. Oh man, they're getting blasted away. Barbarians running back trying to get with that group. It's just, the issue now is they're getting really separated. I'm gonna start taking care of more bodies. So Barbarian moved the other group up. They're trying to provide medical to this group back here. That's added a lot of distance. Barbarian unfortunately went down to possibly some of the infantry on the right flank. BTR chilling right here. Sniper Wolf is the only one still up in this clique, as Bad Wolf is right there, and then this group is sticking to cover right here and dropping their targets. I mean, they were doing fine until they separated across this massive line. So, I don't know what to tell them. Got one dude running up on the right. But AI damage count just set to 1 by default. They're set to 2.5. And start end keen stuff I see getting shot, I guess. Outcast was on an open roof, probably got shot by the guys on his right. And Drews is now alone back here. Now the question is, will these 5 be able to fight through these guys as more Presidential Guard units come in? Because at this point, since they've made this massive line, instead of sticking together, they're now essentially cut off from each other to support, and now it's falling apart. Now this is where it's going to get very, very messy. I'm going to do my best to delete bodies here. But pretty much it was just divide and conquer. Now it's up to these 5. So let's see what these 5 can do, but it's not looking good. They did get a good chunk of the Presidential Guard guys down, but now they're getting standard military guys to come up on them on the right. Speaking of which, I need to send more QRF by ground and air, so we'll see if they're able to do this smash and grab. Next base up here is all the way up there.
On the way.
But they're doing the right thing. They're maneuvering. They're being quick about this. And just now taking shots from a dude back here. So these two quickly pulled back. Tempestal getting up to the front here. Skelly with an RPG. He's lying in wait. To hit what? I do not know. Oh, he's got an OG round, so he's trying to do HE on that. Tempestal trying to get up to the wall right there. Where do I have units to send?
Roger.
He just tossed a 9-baner in there. Yeah, 1 life. That was a spray and pray right there. Cavasius is down. Skelly is down. He just shot at that guy, but let's see. Cavasius woke back up. Makarov might have to do what he can for Skelly here. Might be dragging. There it is. But these 3 gotta continue in, get the guy. They're very, very close. And Tempestal just immediately gets dropped because he overturned right there. There won't be any more streamed ops today. Yeah, only had 1 bullet left. So Makarov back here working on Skelly. Next truck is right there, and these guys are starting to come in, so they have to breach. It's now or never at this point. Trust me, I want them to make it, but that truck is about a minute out. They have to do this in a minute. Tempestal needs to hold them off. These 2 need to go in and breach. Cavasius runs right up to him. See, they're complaining about me about the body armor of the enemies. What do you call that? Fuck's sake. Oh, this guy just surrender. I mean, this could be a clutch, but that squad's coming in. I haven't brought in any air QRF in a while. I want to do that, but I still got to micro these guys to, like, come in and take this compound. They could literally just take a gas and drive out of here. But we do have the BTR-80 Alpha right there. But that's gonna be an issue. AT's out, though. I'm excited. This could be a clutch. I'm going to bring this in just as Cass at this point.
We'll go.
Oh, get that AT out, dude. Oh, he's going to drive right. Nope, he doesn't. He cuts left. BTR-80 Alpha's right there, though. This is the 80 Alpha. Shoot! Shoot! There it is. Uh-oh. confused with a bait Vic, that's why. So he just gave himself up so the other group could get away. Other Vic ran off in that direction. This is about how I expected it to play out. I need that helicopter back so I can survey where that other Vic went, but... at this point... I'm on 5-0. So yeah, they actually managed to go through the town, take him, and leave. Heavy casualties were taken, but that was to be expected by going through the town, but that was nice. I think the biggest mistake they made, though, was splitting their force on a battle line right here with this hard point. They should have just gone around it at that point or just kept tighter together. Because you saw it kind of fall apart right here and fall apart right here with Nim going down and only 2 other people were there. The other group then moved in to support, but by then they were starting to get surrounded. So yeah, no, there's no way this Vic can get eyes on. This is going to be interesting. Do they still have AA? They do not. Oh, shit.
On the way. Copy.
Yeah, they're pushing it into the water. Whew. Yeah, they're pushing it back in. I couldn't even get a cell phone call off at that point. There's a scroll wheel option to push it back. I'm gonna flip a coin. Tails, alright. No call was given out.
Run away.
That was like 15 people went in. 16, including Wolf, who joined late. 4 went out.
Hey, hi, where are we escaping to?
Back the way you came. It's about Index at this point. Good job.
Alright.
Just gonna land drive it. That's the beach.
Can't take away her tier 3 simply
Oh,
because you said that.
You guys good up
Deal
here?
with it afterwards. No, it's not good. Do your debrief. Everyone here, stick around afterwards. We have words.
Okay. That was great because you guys, even though most of you went down because a lot of you separated throughout that town, one group was able to loop around, take the HVI, and extract with him. So, I don't know what else to say. Team leads, you want to go?
Mac, you want to start first since you were the one who succeeded?
I mean, we were the third group technically, but we dressed up. You went away from us and made up the plan, so I guess we followed along with your plan. A civilian was very about to ram us, so I took a hard left, and these boats are cancerous, so we beached ourselves early, so we had a bit of an extra walk. Then we followed the line until there was a lot of enemies on the line. We realized the Wi-Fi through them, so we went around the enemies. And then we regrouped at some point. we went again around the enemies instead of going into all of their reinforcements, and went all the way around. We lost Andrusa on our way, and then at some point we were next to the compound. We almost lost Skelly, but I got him back up. Then Pestle, Quasius, and Muriel breached the building. They found the guy. Me and Skelly came in. We got in the vehicles. Skelly was an offering lamp. He went into a different vehicle and got destroyed by BTR-ATA, and we all drove away. Went back to our boat. We didn't go to your boat since it was very close to the town, so we assumed it was gonna be full of enemies. So we went to our boat, which nobody would expect it because we beached it by mistake. Got in there and drove off.
Based.
All right, team 2.
All right. Yeah, a bunch of people folded into my team. I think I had like 12 or so. But in the middle of the op, once everyone was already folded in. Yeah, I tried to give the team some autonomy. Gave them general directions. Didn't want to micro them because that tends to not work. But I had teams going all over the place. I was getting lost on some things. I'm sure some things I missed, but I was trying to stay alive and trying to, organize and give directions to my teams. I had like I said, team separating. My red team went west and tried to assault the military compound that you told us not to assault. They got sprayed down through the walls and all died. The other two teams got pinned down and completely decked, and I died from a dude in the bush I died to a dude who I put 15 rounds into his upper body, and he laughed at me and shot me in the face, and I died. It seemed like communication was going well. There were things, the AI was just punishing us for almost everything, it felt like. And I don't know if it was stress or people were trying to over-engineer and overcomplicate, what we needed to do. But we separated. And I told my teams not to separate, and they did. And I'm a little miffed about that, but I guess that's what we'll be talking about here in a second.
So 50 meters equals separation now?
In a city, yes. In a city where you can't cover each other, yes.
Let's move on and continue debriefing the teams.
I'm done.
Alright, my team, we were just a subsection of barbarians. I had a 4-man team.
Yeah,
and
4 by the time Sniper joined.
Pushed along whatever. We got to the shore. The boat stuff, whatever is cool and whatever. Pushed up. We pushed down the road so we can, get a little bit of recon. There was jack shit there, so everyone else got up. My team was the first one to engage in any of the hostiles, and the first dude walked around the corner, and I mag dumped an entire mag into the guy, and he just looked at me. So maybe don't give them those vests next time, please.
Yeah.
So.
Real quick, guys, it's an RHS SAF vest, and those are normally fine. So I apologize that they apparently were tanking stuff. When I did ballistic testing, they were fine.
Shit.
So I don't know.
For the record, I looted the vests. It was an M99C. That's a chest rig. It's not even a real vest. It is just server desync. It wasn't the fault of the units. The testing with Liru was done good on this time.
Whatever the fuck happened, the guys were incredibly tanky. So either way, we pushed along and we got down to the road. Everyone went down or whatever. We got everyone up, stole the fooch, pushed down, and then we started pushing west to, try and avoid the center of town where everything would likely be. And I never heard in the briefing at all that those military compounds are to be avoided. I just, assumed side objective, something like that. So we went, we cleared it out anyway, but I died in the process. But before that, when you told us, we were trying to stick with each other, trying to loop back to help you out, by the time we went around a block, literally a square block, to go and turn back to support you guys, because we couldn't just go back the direction we came due to enemy fire. But when we got out there was an entire other squad between us and you guys, so if we went back for you guys, we would have gotten fucked. So I made the executive decision of they'll get through it somehow, and we're gonna keep pushing on. And then we promptly got fucked by going into the military compound because I didn't hear that part, so that was on me.
And we got fucked because like the two teams that I was trying to get you to support were already half dead at least.
Yeah, which can't do much about that at that point. I mean, it's in the past, and we'll have to, work on that. The main thing that I would suggest in this is you can't just get stuck to one location. We were hardcore pushing through that shit, and we're doing really good with it, right up until we didn't.
Well,
I'm honestly impressed any team made it all the way to the objective. So with those odds, I was expecting us not to even get halfway through the city. So I'd still say job well done.
We went around them.
Yeah, I mean
you did your job. You did your job by
drew
putting
the
them down.
enemies away from you guys, which is a good job in my book. A team was able to succeed. That's all that matters.
Well, we faced a few squads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got crippled in the leg, and that's why I died. I had to patch my leg up so I could run, and then I hopped the wall that they had just hopped, and when they hopped the wall was clear. When I hopped the wall, it was like, oh wow, guy in front of me.
Out of curiosity, what was the chest rig that they had?
M99T.
It's just a chest rig. It has no ballistic vest.
M-99T.
You die to like one hit if you were to wear that in like more up.
In Arsenal,
it's just everything. I noticed that.
In the Arsenal, it says it has armor, but it doesn't. It's a chest rig. The M98 is the armor.
We finished debriefing
yes.
Before we discussed it later.
Mac, real quick. I'm shooting dudes in. Oh, okay, never mind. He dies in like 4 shots, so probably desync. I don't fucking know at this point.
Debrief.
Yeah, it's 7 desync.
Green team, I think. Unless there's another team.
Yeah. I guess this all falls down to a bad decision from my part. I pushed us across the road to clear a contact and called back to Barbarian that we were going to continue to push along the MSR and meet up at the junction in the road to continue the direction we were going. I didn't expect Red to rush so far off ahead in front of us, nor Blue to pull further away from the road. I thought they were going to stay there and support us. I thought I made that clear when I requested it. Yeah, we had Blue but they moved off the side of the road into like the building area around there. Therefore, we were kind of on our own, and we ended up being picked off for that. So pushing those initial contacts in the first place was probably my mistake. But we were being pinned down for the many time we tried to push forwards. We were being caught by them, so I decided to go to the gas station and try and clear them out and move on from there. So that was where we got from there. And then we all died.
Yeah.
Overall, tough op. This will have some stuff that now can't be streamed, but hope they had fun. I don't know what glitched out with those vests. You just heard that, they could take up to, when they just tested it off screen, 4 shots and it was fine. So I guess server desynced something. I don't know. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and happy Mother's Day.